Do not make these 5 mistakes at all. Assalamu alaikum. I am a pure, kind, and loving person. In addition to being a pure, loving, and caring person, we also make many mistakes in our relationships. We see that our women make many mistakes in order to save their relationships. They are doing many things to keep their husbands and partners with them. Among them, these 5 mistakes are those that are. This creates a lot of problems, and the first mistake is that it is always the same as you have to call, you have to reach. That is, you have to reach. If you want to try to keep your partner with you, avoid calling, messaging, or planning things like meeting up, parties, or dates yourself. Don't do this. Let him come up with these plans. Give your partner the opportunity to arrange these things for you, to call you, text you, or message you. The second important thing is to avoid calling for routine. Do not follow for routine. Some things become our routine, like when people sit down and drink tea with me or chat with me or have movie time, or something becomes a routine for you and you practice the same thing every day. Don't overshare feelings. Keep feelings private. Share sparingly. Oversharing leads to being taken for granted. Repeated sharing makes it seem like pouring your heart out, taken for granted. Don't always be his psychologist. Avoid constantly bandaging wounds, sharing sorrows, or taking on his pain. Be available when needed, but not as a full-time job. And when you share your feelings with your partner repeatedly, he feels like this person is crushing on you, but it can't be something he is. He's just showering you with his presence, and things start to take him for granted. The fourth important thing you need to do is to not be a psychologist for him all the time. That is, don't be ready to put yourself in any problem for his pain, share his sorrows, and be there for him. Yes, you are always available so that whenever he needs you, you are available there. Don't try to start things. If you do everything, that person will never value what you do, nor will they share their feelings or problems. They will have that comfort, and things happen without them putting in any effort. Share your issues and feelings. Don't hover over him. You don't need to call or ask where he is, what he's doing, or why he hasn't messaged. Don't do this. Give him space. The more you chase someone, the more they tend to run away. Your relationship can improve. Not always his problems. Sometimes your problems too. Sometimes your feelings too. And sometimes your things too should be shared as well. His problems ought to be shared. The fifth important thing is that it is not necessary to be behind him all the time. If you keep calling him all the time, constantly asking where he is, what he's doing, or who he's talking to, and why he hasn't messaged you, don't do this. Give him space. The more you chase someone, the more they tend to run away from you. I know this is difficult, but if you do this, your relationship can improve.